Hello. Happy Thursday, January the 9th. Wow. Before you know it, month will be half over. Who knows? Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to stabilize emotions in difficult conversations. We all run across this. We all have to deal with it at some point in time in our daily lives, right? Using your emotions to keep conversations on track. That's what we're going to learn about today. And I know we can do this. So, emotions can support or spoil the chance to achieve a satisfying outcome in a conversation, even more than your words. Absolutely. You don't want to be talking to somebody seriously about something and all of a sudden you're boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, you don't want that. You want it to remain calm because that's the best way to stay, is to stay calm. And if you have to stay calm, you can have something in your hands. Can keep you calm, keep you from displaying the emotions that the other person could actually be trying to get you to display. I know my ex-husband would love for me to get up on the stand and display my emotions. He did this, he did that. That ain't going to happen. When I get up on that stand to read my victim impact statement, I'm going to remain calm and cool and collective. I will let him be the one to get upset. You can't stop emotional reactions, but you can choose what to feel next. Because emotional upheavals will come. I got to turn some heat on. Why does he keep unplugging that? This doesn't need to be unplugged on a constant basis. That's very safe. Okay, I just wanted to be sure the animal wasn't under there. Okay. So you can choose what to feel next. If an emotion pops up while you're in the middle of a conversation, you can choose how you react to that. Before you engage in a conversation that might get contentious, might get emotional, before you engage in that conversation, determine one or two emotions you want to remember to feel when the conversation feels unsettling. So what I will do, because the whole thing's going to be unsettling for me because I'm not one to get up and give speeches, but I'm going to learn. I have 3 months to prepare for this, and I will get it done. Absolutely. And I will be prepared. Emotions bring you, the emotions you bring into and maintain throughout a conversation will support or spoil the chance to achieve a satisfying outcome. Your emotions can open or close the minds of the people you are with. Absolutely. And we want to keep their minds open. With the best intentions, you will have emotional reactions in difficult conversation. Your power to move things forward depends on how quickly you choose what to feel instead of just feeling. You can't blame others for your emotional reactions. They're your emotions. They're not anybody else's. Your brain throws up protective armor when it perceives a threat to your dignity, identity, and personal needs. You may sit and stew with resentment or rush to defensively explain yourself, or just say you are sorry and ignore the conflict thinking it will go away. Your pattern of reactivity is deeply ingrained in your brain. Emotional reactions start in your body and then distort your words and actions. If you don't catch your emotions at first twitch, they make decisions for you. And you don't want your emotions to make decisions for you. You want to make your own decisions. Let the emotions stay where they are. You then justify your reactions instead of consciously choosing them. You need to consciously choose your reactions. Your emotional power. Your emotions have power. Absolutely. Automatic patterns of behavior are difficult to override. You must develop emotional self-awareness. That's what I'm learning. To take back control of your brain. You can overpower your brain's habits by noticing your reactions and then breathing in the emotions you want to feel. Only then can you see others in a new light. Activate your curiosity instead of judgment and appreciate their perspective even when it's different from yours. Because we all have perspectives. We all have to learn about each other's perspectives, emotions. We can do this, and we will do this. Once they feel you are listening and respect their ideas, they might open up to hear your story and desires. Respectful, curious listening is the only way to guide a difficult conversation around the potholes of disagreement. Chaim Ginott, author of Between Parent and Child, once said, "In all situations, it is my response that decides whether a crisis is escalated or de-escalated, and a person is humanized or dehumanized." When you choose how you want to feel, people feel your generative power. If not, your emotions weaken your impact. You can inspire feelings of possibility or fan the flames of discord. What triggers your autopilot? Suppressing emotions doesn't help. People still feel the negative energy. When they sense you're stuffing your feelings, they don't feel safe being fully open and honest with you. You have to fully shift your emotional state for them to trust you. Your emotional triggers are based on unmet social needs. From the time you were born, you repeated behavior that brought you positive attention, love, and or safety. You learned how to get what you needed from your first from your family. Then as you began navigating life beyond your family, you learned what you needed to feel confident or comfortable in your social groups. Getting your needs met fueled your personal or professional successes. These repeated behaviors became your personal strengths. When you use your strengths, what has helped you navigate life so far, you expect to get what you need. You may want your work valued. You may want to feel respected. You may want to follow ordered routines. You may want your intelligent contribution recognized, or you may just want to be seen and understood. You can find a list of emotional triggers to help you identify your social needs in this post. When your social expectations are not met, you react anywhere along the continuum from visible anger to shutting down. There's my Snickers. There's my girl. It's okay. Let Mommy close the door, okay? Okay, Snickers wanted to join us. Think about the last time you felt irritation, anxiety, disappointment while interacting with others. What did you expect to get from a friend or colleague that was withheld or disregarded? Okay, so last time I felt irritation, anxiety, disappointment, all of those, every one of them, yesterday. Yesterday, I drove from Norman, Oklahoma to Denton, Texas to give my victim impact statement to the judge as I was ordered, subpoenaed. And I got there. I met up with Kizzy. We went up to the courtroom, met up with the prosecuting attorney, who advised us that the date had been canceled. Not for the first time, not for the fourth time, but for the 10th time in 2.5 years. I was so disappointed. I was so prepared to read my statement. Even in a condensed state, I was ready. I was prepared. I told the prosecuting attorney that, okay, I understand. We got bad weather coming. I can understand that. I can deal with that. But what I can't deal with, and better not have to deal with, is another cancellation. I won't be responsible for myself if it cancels again. And I have to drive down here and find out that it's canceled. No. I will not go through it again. It will be done on May the 5th. His trial he will have a jury trial. He will be charged as a felony. If he goes through a jury trial, he's going to get the jury. He's going to get a felony. Will not be bumped down to a misdemeanor. It will stay a felony, which is good, which is what I want, because I don't want him ever to legally own a gun. my protection. Okay, so that was the last time I felt irritation, anxiety, or disappointment. And considering, let me explain something to you. 6 months ago, if I had gone down there and that had happened, everybody on that 4th floor of the courthouse would have heard me. But they didn't. I kept my cool. I kept my anxiety down and disappointment down, and I dealt with it. And just matter-of-factly said, okay, we'll deal with this when it's done, but I cannot have another continuance. He has asked for too many. What did I expect to get from a friend or colleague that was withheld or disregarded? I got information that I needed. Did I feel valued? Absolutely. They valued my opinion, and they understood that this is it. I can't do it again. Did you fear they didn't really need you? I did at first, because if they just wanted the victim statement, I could have emailed that to them. Did you ever lead a team meeting or coach a new boss and it didn't go as you hoped? Were their reactions dismissive? Consider what your brain thought you were losing so you might be more objective with your reactions in the future. And that's one thing that I'm learning, that every day is a new day. I wake up every morning. Thank God for waking me up, for blessing me with another beautiful day. Oh my gosh. We have snow falling here in Norman, and the most beautiful cardinal just landed in the tree. Beautiful, bright red. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Okay. Don't be embarrassed or angry about your impulse to defend yourself, convince others, or shut down. No matter how emotionally mature you think you are, your brain will prompt reactions before your higher self has a chance to intervene. Absolutely. And basically what that means is your inner child sneaks out and tries to act the brat. We can't let that happen. Not at all. We have to stay mature adults. Exercising emotional choice. Because of your brain's quick reaction time, or lack thereof sometimes, the skill is not to stop yourself from reacting. You want to develop your ability to quickly shift your emotions following a reaction. Forgive yourself for being an imperfect human. Absolutely. Only then can you begin to notice your emotions without being distracted by being angry with yourself. Noticing you are reacting is the first step. Your self-awareness gives you the freedom to choose how you want to feel. Then you can breathe the feeling into your body so the shift is complete. 1. Choose how you want to feel before a conversation. That's a good idea. Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel relaxed? That would be my thoughts, is relaxed. choose one or two words that represent how you want to feel when you enter and interact. Do you want to feel calm and courageous, caring and curious, calm and confident? Calm and courageous. These will be your key words during the conversation to shift your feelings back to your emotional state if you feel yourself reacting. So, if I feel myself reacting while I'm giving my statement, I just think calm, courageous, calm, confident. I can do this. Pay attention to your body. Do you hold irritation in your stomach, shoulders, or jaw? When you're anxious, does your heart beat faster and the back of your neck heat up? I'll have to study that. During the conversation, notice any tension in your body. The quicker you notice your reactions, the quicker you can shift them. And I need to remember to sit still because I like doing stuff like this. I can't do that. I need to be relaxed, confident, courageous. Breathe and exhale to release the tension. Let the blood flow more freely to your brain. Choose. Fill your body with the emotional keywords you chose before the conversation. Allow yourself to feel the shift before you speak. You can practice these steps at any conversation or situation that annoys or frightens you. Calm and confident. Calm and courageous. Developing the habit of noticing and shifting your emotions takes time. Practice makes you competent, not perfect. Before long, you will be the master of your emotions and can use them to keep conversations moving forward from the start to a satisfying end. And I know that we can all do this. So let's see. Bear with me. Okay, so we're going to now talk about 5 steps to managing your emotional triggers. First step is to accept responsibility for your reactions. Absolutely. Must always accept responsibility for your reactions. Because if you don't, who else is going to? First step is to accept responsibility. Accept yourself as powerful instead of as a victim to remove the veil of self-deception. When you seek to identify what is triggering how you feel in the moment, you give yourself the chance to feel differently if you want to. You will also have more clarity. on what you need to do, what you need to ask for to change your circumstances. Second step is to recognize that you are having an emotional reaction as soon as it begins to appear in your body. And then you need to learn how to get through that. And you can do that. The second step is to recognize that you're having an emotional reaction as soon as it begins to appear in your body. According to neuroscientist Antonio Damasio, author of Looking for Spinoza, Joy, Sorrow, and Feeling Brain, at any moment your rate of breathing, blood flow, tension in your muscles, and constriction in your gut represent a pattern you can identify as a feeling. If the emotion is related to fear, anger, or sadness, the third step is to determine what triggered the emotion. What do you think you lost? What did you not get that you expected or desired to have? Fourth step is to choose what you want to feel and what you want to do. Absolutely. And let's see, what is the fifth? Is to actively shift your emotional state. Shift yourself from being upset to taking deep breaths and controlling your energy. You can do this. We can do this. We are going to improve ourselves one day at a time. Eternal shift, new life. Remember that. We're making a new life. We're improving ourselves so much that people won't be able to recognize us. That's the whole thing. That people won't be able to recognize that we've been damaged. And that we've improved ourselves. We've become a better person. So let's keep working on this, all right? Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. And I love your comments. If you want to talk about anything, please let me know. I want to be your helper. I want to help you. Because you're helping me by allowing me to do these talks. But I want to help you too. So tell me what's bothering you. Peace, love,